a great way for you to take a next step is to sign up for baptism. I know some of you guys have made commitments to follow Jesus here in the last 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, a year, whatever it is. But if you decide to follow Jesus, that would be a great next step. I really encourage you. Grab a connection card today. Sign up for that. Be a part of the next round of baptisms. And we'll do one here in just a few weeks. And just be a great time to celebrate together. And I encourage you. That's a simple but a clear step that you can follow Jesus in. And he said, believe and be baptized. And you go, okay, well, I believed, so I'm going to go ahead and be baptized. And so we'd love to celebrate that with you. And so anyway, encourage you to do that. We're jumping back into this series that we called Summer in the Psalms, and I'm excited about it. And so if you wanted like a title for today, I would say that we're calling it Focus, Perspective, Joy, and Justice. But just to help you, if you haven't been with us the last 2 weeks, that's totally okay. What is the book of the Psalms? If you open your Bible, if you haven't, does anyone still have a physical Bible? Like, man, those are getting more, you just open your phone. But if you have a physical Bible, I remember growing up, you'd open it and it would always open right to the middle, which is the Psalms. And so then if you're like looking for the New Testament, you would turn right. If you're looking for the stories in Genesis, you turn left. But right in the middle of the Psalms, like, what is that book about? It's because it's a little bit different from the rest of the Bible. And so what the Psalms are is that they're essentially a poetic record of life with God. So it's like the inner dialogue of people of faith as they navigated life's ups and downs. And so it's different than like the Old Testament law where it's like, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. So it's not really like instruction necessarily in the Psalms. It's not necessarily telling you how to act. Instead, it records raw, real human experiences, and we see the prayer or the doubt or the praise or even the lament of these people of faith as they walk through life's circumstances. And just so that you know, about half of the Psalms were written by King David in the Old Testament. And then the other half were just kind of combination of lots of different people, different scribes, different priests, people like that recorded some of the other Psalms. And so it's really their inner experience as they're going through an outer story. And so the cool thing about the Bible is that if you look at the rest of the Old Testament, you can find the record of the stories that they were walking through. And so you'll hear what happened to King David, and then you'll read in the Psalms what it did to his heart and his faith as he walked through that circumstance.